Hi everyone, this is Cindy, and I've got a big pile of stuff on my desk. I went to a new Goodwill this weekend and found some stuff. I thought I would show you some of it. This is, I don't think all of it. I've done different things with it, and I still had it piled on my desk, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and show them. And I really am going to start working on Halloween journals today, but before I could do that, I want to show this. I got this bag of stuff for 99 cents. It's embroidery floss. Of many different colors, which is great because one of those is worth $1. And then it had the metal rings in there, which you cannot buy those now, I'm sure, because it's all wooden ones. So those were in there, which I may ask my mother if she wants those because she still does embroidery. There was some embroidery cloth in here, the cross stitch, and just packages never opened. There was a crochet hook. I'm not sure if it's, yeah, here it is. So that's always a great thing to have in your craft room. And then there was this little, looks like a crown and two swords that someone had already done and fringe. So thank you. I'll put it in my castle file of stuff. And then there was this. The rest of it's just floss. And I didn't even know this was in there. And it's a dragon, which it looks completed. And it may have been framed because it's kind of dirty around, and I have not tried cleaning it yet because I didn't want to fade or run the threads. But I thought this was interesting because that's cross-stitch cloth, but yet they do like regular embroidery because that's like satin stitch on there. So I don't know, a single person that's into dragons. I do know my daughter is got at one preschool class, and sometimes they do different things, like pretend like you're a lion, an elephant, that sort of thing. She might want this to decorate her classroom with. I will ask her. I'm not sure. Other than that, it might get donated back to Goodwill, but that was in there. So that was a whole bag of stuff for $1. And then for another $1, I found this ledger book, and I don't know that it's very old. It looks kind of, like it's getting old because of the aging, but I'm not going to say it's really old, but it was the papers I wanted because they're just these great ledger-looking papers, and they're real smooth feeling. So those are going to be coming out and be going into some journals. And let's see, I know I found, I'll talk about the lace in a minute. Get rid of the bag over here. I found this, and I've taken it apart, so it's not as pretty as they had it, but it's invitations for a bride, and it's has all of these craft cardstock cards already cut out. Already cut to a nice shape with the corners rounded, and they're blank. So I love that about them. And then even better is, here's what it's supposed to look like, this invitation. It's in this lace pocket. So that lace pocket is already made, and this fits down in there. You can see the back of the pocket and the front of the pocket. I thought, oh, that's wonderful junk journals. And of course it has the envelopes that they go in. But then down below, there's all the pockets. Look at that. Tons of pockets. Then it has, I think they're either thank you cards or response cards. So there's two of them here. See, they're supposed to go through a printer. So they're smaller, and they've got the corner. So I thought these are great journaling cards, of course, and the great pockets. And then it has the small envelopes that go with those. So anyway, I got all that. I think it was $4. So I thought just for the pockets alone, I'm happy about that. So I always look at bridal invitation things like this because you just never know how wonderful it's going to be. So even the packaging it came in, it can be used. Okay, now let's talk about the laces. There was a package of lace and fabric. It had a lot of materials as well, and I washed the three. It's like a scarf fabric, and I couldn't decide if it was muslin or not. I'm not sure, but this has been washed, and it had already stamped on there embroidery, forward embroidery pattern because it's a big mushroom, I think. So I thought, you can use the back of it. So I'm going to just have this as fabric. And see, this one's different because it just wrinkled up. So to me, it definitely feels like muslin. So anyway, I got that. And there's a third one too around here. Yeah. And then it had a round tablecloth, which I washed it, but other than that, I haven't done anything with it. Because originally I thought I was just going to take the lace off So, but it is, and it's double knit. Remember double knit? It's a double knit tablecloth. Someone just made it because you can get a great width, you know, on the double knit. So it was a big round tablecloth. So I used to have a round table, but not anymore. So I would probably end up taking that lace off. So anyway, got that. But what's piled here is what I really want to talk about. This was also in that bag, and the bag was $1.99. It has this great lace. I always like it when it's symmetrical, I guess you would say, because it's great for putting on spines, covering up the stitching a little bit on a spine. So I got quite a bit of it. And I had this, which I think the color is just great. Just beautiful gold color. So it will work with Christmas, it'll work with the fall, work with the, you know, floral journals. So I got quite a bit of it. That's on like a paper towel roll. You can see how many layers. And then look at this one. This one was separate. This was not in the bag. I think it was another $1. And I haven't got down to the core yet to see what's in there. I think it's like an old sack or something, but that's going to be great paper. But look how much is here. And it's this kind of subtle brown flower inside that lace. And you could cut this off so it's symmetrical, or you can run a ribbon through it, or you can just leave it like it is. So anyway, got a whole lot of it. And then there was this lace. All of this was in that bag for $1.99. Thin lace, it could be cut in half as well, or you just have a wider lace. I was thinking about making some ruffling that up on my sewing machine. It is wrapped around a Kleenex box because I could tell that it was like this. It was wrapped around something, and I thought, what is it wrapped around? So that's what over here, it was this. Free TV movie news for, let's see, August 1981. And then it's just telling you what's on the channels, and it's got pictures of the people that's in there. And it's got a crossword puzzle and a recipe. So then it goes out like this. So I thought that was kind of fun. So anyway, I am going to take some of these laces, and I've already got it done. Let me grab it over here. You can get it without knocking stuff over. Oops, like the camera. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot you were there. Okay, there's that. Okay. I'm going to put a bundle of this. I think 2 bundles for sale on my Etsy shop, just to see if they'll sell before I go cutting a bunch. It's 1.5 yards of each one of these that I just showed you that came in that bag. You got the cream colored that will go on a spine, the thinner off-white, this gorgeous gold, and one I didn't show you. And then there was also, around one of those muslin pieces, was this lace here that has the yellow. I just thought all of these would work great with fall. And then, of course, the brown with the cream and the brown flower. So I'm selling a bundle of that on my Etsy shop, 1.5 yards of each length. And when I was working it up, I thought, you know, I've got some more brown in my stash. So I have this in my stash. It's like it's mimicking a crochet edging, but it's not really hand crocheted. But 1.5 yards of that, and it's brown and cream. And then I have some of this brown, 1.5 yards of it. So I thought I would make bundles out of these and have 2 bundles about like this for sale on my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, you can check the link below. And I'm going to try to package it so it doesn't cost a whole lot to ship it, because if you're like me, you hate to pay shipping. So anyway, I just thought I would show you that. And then I'm going to go work on some Halloween pockets, and I think I'm just going to attach it to this video, and I may not. May do a separate video. So either way, I will see you in a minute. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Bye.